I will do for Andy's eyes in a few minutes.
At 6 o'clock.
It won't be at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock's already happened. I hope you're talking to him when you say leave him alone. He's been bullying me about this for days. And welcome to today's vlog. Today's vlog, we have a mission. We have a mission, don't we?
Very tall.
I am very tall. People always say, is Kev really tall or is Anna really short? The answer is both. I'm 6'2", she's 5 feet on the nose. Just very small. But we are on a mission. This time next week, Andy will be on his school residential trip, won't he?
Won't be here then.
Yeah, it's when, is it Wednesday,
Thursday, yeah.
Yeah, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week, he's on his residential trip. Goes Wednesday morning, comes back Friday night. And we have been sent a shopping list of things that we need to get for him. Now, most of the stuff he's already got, hasn't he? But there are a couple of things that...
Well, no, all the things that he wears can't go with him.
Yeah, exactly. They've been quite specific about clothing. Not allowed to wear jeans. Well... Jeans is all Andy wears.
And pyjamas, but
yeah,
he'll wear joggers, he's flexible.
What else do we need to get for him?
Long tops, more pants, more socks.
Yeah, we just need to go and get him lots and lots of extra clothes for this that are different to his normal clothes. So not only is he going to be sleeping somewhere new, doing something different, he's also going to have to wear something different while he's there, which should be fine. He's worn jogging bottoms in the past, doesn't he?
As long as he's not t-shirts with motifs on, he's nearly fine. So
we're going to head into town, grab a few bits for him. When we get back later on today, we are going to have a little bit of a chat about the residential trip, because I think the last time we left it talking to you, we weren't really sure if he was going to be going, and now we've leapt forward a month and he's definitely going and we're buying stuff for him. So we'll have a chat about that later in the video, but first we need to head into town and go shopping. And yes, for those of you who are wondering, it is still throwing it down with rain.
Yes, it is.
So first stop, H&M. You didn't say anything about needing to get t-shirts?
No, I'm just trying to see what these sizes are.
Oh, you're still looking for kiddies. These are far too small for him.
Yeah,
these are toddler sizes. Do you like the fact they're stylish ones with... She doesn't, I don't think. They've got a thing down the side there. They're not just plain ones. Can you really bring yourself to put him in those?
For £7, yeah.
This might be the best shirt ever. So game mode on. And then... if you actually do it properly, game mode off. What a shirt. There we go, this is much more like it. Just normal, 3 for 2, tracky bottoms. First bag full of stuff complete. This is tracksuit bottoms, long sleeve shirts. We still need to get him some more pants, some shorts. What else? She's gone, she's been distracted by Lush. What else do we need to get him?
I forget.
Brilliant, she's got the email on her phone somewhere. All around this shopping centre, there's little buckets on the floor where the rain's been coming through the ceiling. This rain situation is becoming problematic. Just been into Menkind on today's other mission, getting my dad a Father's Day present. I tell you what, that shop has had a serious upgrade since I was last in there. For years that's just been a place where you get kind of boring tat, like novelty, trendy stuff. That was the fidget spinner shop a few years ago. But it's kind of had a bit of an upgrade. It's almost like a version of Forbidden Planet without the comics. Loads of pop vinyls, loads of Kev stuff in there. I was just saying to Anna, I could have easily spent thousands in that shop. So much stuff I want in there. Anna, can I have an allowance for spending in Menkind? No. So we've made it to Primark now. Primark is the shop for Andy pants, plus shorts and a Coca-Cola t-shirt, because he likes Coca-Cola. So he might wear that. Anna's injured herself as well. You somehow hurt your arm, haven't you?
Arms.
Yeah. I think Anna's arms are about to fall off.
Hands.
Lots and lots of pants. And a Coca-Cola jumper. We got the tip off that they had the Property of Andy Toy Story t-shirts in Primark, but we can only find the Pizza Planet ones, which are awesome. Anna's getting one, but no Property of Andy ones. Very sad. This is already more than we planned on buying. We'll show you what we got when we got home. But we keep forgetting every time we go to Primark, they have loads of Disney and Marvel stuff in there, and we just shouldn't go in that shop anymore. So now we swap shopping bags for PE bag. Still going to the gym. This time, swimming. Not used their swimming pool before. Well, we've just been to the gym for our swim. I'd not been swimming there before. That was awesome. We did how many lengths?
16.
16 lengths. I don't know if that's good or bad. That's the first time I've gone swimming to actually swim since before Lucy was born. So I think she turns 18 in January. So doing 16 lengths on the first proper swim in 18 years. I think that'll do. And then Anna dragged me around all the other facilities in that part of the gym. We'd never ventured over there before, so you dragged me in the steam room, which was very. Well, that one was all right. It smelt of eucalyptus and was nice and steamy. She took me in the sauna, which I really didn't like. I was in the sauna for about 10 seconds. I
was in there for like 10 minutes.
There was just a sweaty man lying down in there and it stank funny. And then you put me in the bubbles while you went back in the sauna, didn't you? So I had a bubble bath, but I couldn't stay in there very long. I got too hot in there. So then I went back into. I don't like getting too hot in these things.
I love.
So I just dunked myself back in the swimming pool, and there was another bubble section in the swimming pool. So I just had cold bubbles in the end. And then we went and had a healthy lunch in their cafe. So yeah, nice jacket potato with no butter and chili con carne. That gives people a little bit of a clue as to what diet we're doing. Still haven't told you, but it's a diet that allows us to have a jacket potato and chili con carne. So
I'm following different to you.
You are, but you also had a different lunch to me. So
that's true.
Right, we're now going to head home, show you what we bought in town, and then you're right, just gazing out the window.
Yeah, I wanted a yawn. I didn't want to yawn.
Goodness me. And then we will talk about Andy's trip next week. Right, we have our haul from, is it just Primark and H&M in the end?
And the other place.
What other place?
The man place.
The Menkind shop. So we'll start off with the most important thing. I have a Captain America pillow from Primark because the pillows were £6. I could have bought 4 or 5. There were so many different pillows. Anna has an example of another one that I had in my hands, put down, and then she bought. These are ones that if you see them in Dave's mouth, let us know and we will punish him severely. But they're awesome.
The boy likes a pillow.
And any time Anna annoys me, I'll just shield her.
That actually hurt.
It's supposed to. It's made of
stupid. This. Ow.
Oh, really is the hardest metal known to man. That one's now empty. Right, what else have we got here? This is all Andy's stuff, isn't it? So
yeah, not much. Not
socks.
Yeah.
Pants.
Yeah.
Jogging bottoms or shorts? Oh, no, these are shorts.
I got a pair of shorts.
So the list that they gave us said that he needed trousers that weren't
trousers
jeans,
or leggings, no jeans. So I got them joggers.
some shorts and some long sleeve tops, presumably because they're going to do stuff that might scratch their arms up and stuff. So these are shorts, a couple of pairs of shorts. There are shorts in front of the black ones, they're just invisible, completely invisible. This is Anna's really cool t-shirt that I showed you when we were in the shop. So looks pretty cool from that side, but from the back, just the coolest shirt in the world. I wanted one of these for myself, but they didn't have enormous man sizes. And then this is Andy's Coca-Cola t-shirt. He likes a Coca-Cola, he might wear the shirt. The one concern we've got is how he'll get on with having that on the shoulder.
Yeah, but we'll see.
It'll be nice to see him in something that's not just a plain t-shirt.
I think he wears Minecraft.
Yeah, he likes stuff with his logos on, he just doesn't like stuff with faces and characters and stuff on. What have we got in this one? So this is the H&M bag.
Yep. So just
jogging bottoms. He's very long now.
He is.
I suspect once he tries jogging bottoms, he might find them a nice little in between.
Sugar. I didn't get any Jim Jams.
But there'll be a nice little in between pyjamas and jeans, and it might be a way to keep his hands out of his trousers a little bit. Just tie them up nice and tight.
Nice and soft.
Yeah, so they'll be nice and comfortable. But unlike the pyjamas, it's not as simple just to dig in there and have a root around.
It's because you wanted pyjamas.
I did. We went and looked at the boys' pyjamas. More jogging bottoms.
More jogging bottoms.
Yeah, one for each day of the trip. Lots of jogging bottoms. This is a long sleeve shirt, I believe. We've just got a couple of these, just plain, exactly the same. Long sleeve shirts. We know he'll wear that kind of stuff. So there's 2 of those.
And then just some plain t-shirts.
Yeah, just ordinary shirts that, again, we know he'll wear because they're just completely plain and he likes that kind of thing. Is that it? It felt at the time like we bought a lot more than that. What's in this other bag?
They're just face wipes and leggings.
Oh yeah, Anna got some boring stuff too.
I did buy a pop vinyl, but
yeah,
it went.
I talked about, I don't know where that is. I mentioned Menkind when we were stood outside it. That shop is a revelation. And Anna got a Fallout pop vinyl in there, but it seems to have, I must have left it in the car. It'll be around, we'll show it later. But that is our trip to the shops.
I am intrigued what's in that though.
Someone said they were sending Andy and Amy a birthday present. We've got more PO box stuff.
Dog.
I don't know. There's more PO box stuff that's turned up at the house. I don't know why it's turning up here. We'll open that on tomorrow's vlog because we were planning on going to the PO box tomorrow anyway. So we'll go there and see if there's anything there. I suspect there's not because everything keeps coming through to the house at the moment, which is fine. It's much more convenient, but it's not the service we're paying for. So I hope I'm not going to get a big bill for it because we're.
Oh, they charge it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's more expensive to have it sent to home. We've got the cheapskate plan where you go and pick it up, unless they've decided we get so much that we had to be moved up to the next plan because it's due for it's due for renewal next month. So they'll perhaps say that it's however much it is. Maybe, I don't know, but I need to get on with some work now. Got to get a Football Manager video sorted. It is already nearly 2 o'clock. Luckily Anna just fell asleep at like 8:30 last night, so I managed to record today's video yesterday, but it is
more 9 o'clock. I had to give him a bath, but
it is Thursday afternoon and I've got nothing for Friday, Saturday or Sunday so far, so I need to get 1 sorted today, 2 sorted tomorrow, and then once Andy's home we'll check in with him and then we'll have a bit of a chat about the trip. Look who's home.
Got Disneyland for Andy's eyes on.
I will do Disneyland for Andy's eyes after we've done this. It won't be at 6 o'clock because it's currently 19 minutes past 6.
Yeah.
So it's impossible for it to be out at 6 o'clock. Yeah. But I will try and get it out before bed. I've got to go and pick Amy up from a school thing in like an hour. So we need to be brief because I've then got to carry on editing Andy's video. A couple of people asked, I want to get my shielding shot. See, my shoulder's getting better. It hurt a little bit swimming today, but I could get all the way back there, which I couldn't do before. Dave, you're not allowed these pillows. No. Yeah, I've got to pick Amy up from a school thing in like an hour and a bit. And a couple of people said yesterday, not really understanding why doing Andy's videos is such a time sink. So just to very briefly explain that, it's not the case. I can't just stick them on YouTube straight off the camera without looking at them. A couple of reasons. Firstly, we never quite know what he's been filming. There's been times I've had to edit out my PIN number, my bank card, just stuff that's bordering on inappropriate. Not that he's filmed deliberately, but like some questionable camera angles. So we have to make sure that there's nothing like that included. And plus, especially for ones like this, there's not going to be anything like that in these ones because they're just him filming the TV screen. But he'll sit and film it on and off for like an hour. We don't necessarily know when he's filming. And I just have to listen to it and make sure that there's no not meant for YouTube conversations going on as well. Because, you know, we're not always fully in character. We might be talking about secret stuff. And we don't necessarily want those to go in videos. The you telling me to go to bed one from the other day, that did make it in. I left all that in because I thought that was really funny. But stuff like that, yeah. If my response to it, if you haven't seen it, you need to go and watch that video on For Andy's Eyes. It's towards the end of the video. And it's the day we got back from holiday and it's basically Anna sending me to bed. And I'm just drowsy. You don't see any of it, but you can hear us having the conversation in the background over the course of a couple of minutes. But if she'd have said that to me and I'd have just yelled back, which I wouldn't have done, but if I'd have yelled back, oh, just get lost, and been really horrible, obviously, to protect the illusion, I'd have edited all that out. But luckily, I'm not a monster, so stuff like that rarely has to come out. Very, very rarely. But you got to be careful. Plus, then once it's edited, it's got to render, it's got to upload, it's got to process. I've got to do a thumbnail, which I don't usually do. I've got to do the title and all that stuff. A 15-minute Andy video is like a 90-minute job. The one that he wants to put out now, he's got nearly 40 minutes of footage. And I'm not even halfway through. It's got to get done today, but it's not getting done today. It's got to get done today. It won't be done today. But it has to be. So, Andy's trip. We promised we'd talk about this. Anna is over there. I will do For Andy's Eyes in a few minutes.
At 6 o'clock.
It won't be at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock's already happened. I hope you're talking to him when you say leave him alone. He's been bullying me about this for days. Oh. I talked about teaching Andy to do the editing. There is another person who did media at college who could do the editing on the Andy videos.
4 years ago.
Still, you could do it. She's picking on me as well now. But Andy's trip, we've been mentioning it throughout the video today, and I know the big question that we like to get is, did we resolve the issue that we had before, that we talked about a few months ago, about how the doors are not lockable? The quick and easy answer to that is no, we didn't. The doors are still not lockable. He's going to one of these kids camp places for a couple of days. There's going to be a couple of kids per room, and each room is going to have an adjoining room with an adult supervisor in. So he's not going to be in the same room as an adult, but there's going to be an adult right there with him. But the doors aren't lockable from the outside because it's a fire hazard, because obviously if they're locked from the outside and there's a fire, then they can't get out. But there are, the way I understand it, and it's still not completely clear, we never did go and see it because we got caught up with all the holiday stuff and there's no time now, but they've reassured us and we're pretty comfortable anyway. He has to go past the adult to get out, in one of the two directions. There's no way for him to just sneak out, and if he did, he's not going to get very far because there's people patrolling the area, there's cameras and stuff, so there's no fear of him getting out and ending up going for a swim, which was what our big worry was. And plus, even if it wasn't as secure as they've made it sound, when we were at Disney, there's no way to lock those doors from the outside either. If you remember the layout of the room, Andy was in the living room on a sofa bed, me and Anna were off in a bedroom, the girls were off in a bedroom, he was sleeping next to a sliding door out onto the balcony. He never once opened that, even though he loved the balcony. He could have snuck past the two bedrooms, which he must have done a few times to go to the toilet, because he always goes to the toilet in the night, and you had to walk past our room and next to the girls' room to get to the toilet. It certainly didn't wake me up. Did he wake you up going to the toilet at all? Oh, he did wake Anna up,
I know.
apparently.
Always tuned in.
He never tried the door, did he? He never tried to leave. So even though he had the opportunity to go out either way, he never did.
He could have died.
Oh yeah, but he didn't try either of the doors, so we're pretty happy that once he's asleep and he knows it's bedtime, he's not going to try and get out. And bottom line, if there is any kind of issue while he's there, then they can just phone us and we'll go and pick him up. It's only like another half hour further away than his school, apparently. And there has been another issue that's presented itself though, and in addition to all the clothes we had to buy today, and that is that there's no baths there, they only have showers. Now, again, those of you who've been round for a while will probably know that Andy can't stand sprinkling water on him. He can't stand the rain, and he's never had a shower in his life. He can't stand them. I've said to him, don't even try and give him a shower, he'll hate it. We've got some wipes, and I've said just do a combination of using the wipes and just give him a wash at the sink. I know there's the possibility... What are you watching?
Disneyland game.
That is not a Disneyland game.
It's a video.
Video.
Yeah, can you put something else on? That didn't sound very nice.
It's Disneyland Paris.
It wasn't Disneyland Paris though, was it? It was Minecraft with people screaming over it. We'll talk about videos another day. Although he is going to be there doing lots of activities where he could potentially get dirty and stuff, it's more hassle than it's worth to even try and get him a shower, and it won't get him clean. So we've said that they're there for 2 nights, 3 days, just a wash at the sink every night before he goes to bed, and if he gets dirty, use a wipe to wipe it off him, and we'll just give him a good old scrub down when he gets home on the Friday night. It's not perfect, but I remember going to a scout camp when I was a little bit younger than him, when I was about 12, and not only did I not shower or bath for the entire weekend, I didn't even have a poo for the whole weekend because the toilets were dirty. So I think he can handle not having a bath for 2 nights. I think he'll be fine. All kids do that when they're on camp, don't they? I certainly did. Are you enjoying EastEnders music again?
It's on for Andy's eyes.
It's not. But yeah, the trip is next week. End of next week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week. I want to say he's excited about it, but if I was being completely honest, I'm still not entirely sure he knows he's going. We have tried to put stuff on his board a couple of times and he doesn't want it up there. So I don't know if he's wiping it down because he doesn't want to do that, or my suspicion is he's wiping the board off because he's had such a busy few weeks that he just wants a clear schedule for a little while. He knows he's got to go to school. We'll try again with the board. Yeah, as Anna's saying, he's happy and enjoying school now, so school isn't a hardship. Perhaps school doesn't even need to be up on the board anymore. Perhaps we just need to mark when holidays are, so the board isn't so overwhelming. but we will make sure we start in probably this weekend, reminding him that Wednesday and Thursday night next week he's going to be sleeping somewhere else. He's going to be doing this, that and the other, and the school are preparing him as well, and he's going with his teachers and all his classmates, so it's not that it's going to be a whole new scary place with loads of new people. It's the people he likes to spend time with every day anyway, just somewhere different. So fingers crossed, it will be an awesome trip. All of that being said, I think I probably do need to wrap today's vlog up here. It does mean you miss out on the Amy exclusive coming out of school at 7:30 in the evening. She was helping the primary school kids do a transition evening or something. I'm not entirely sure what she's doing. If it's super interesting, I'll add it on to the end of the vlog. So before you switch away, if you don't watch the outro, check how much time is left on the video. There might be something super interesting with Amy that's about to happen. But otherwise, we will wrap it up there so that I've got at least a fighting chance of getting Andy's video out before I pick Amy up and then before I start my Twitch stream, which I'm doing later on tonight as well, and obviously before he goes to bed. So hopefully you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for us. Subscribe to the channel for more daily vlogs, and thank you very much for watching.
We got it.
Thank you.
Don't be on the iPhone.
Oh my goodness!